I understand that. It still sounds like fun. But again, it's not just for the games. That's the thing. It's not just for the games. Actually, be quite a bit of other things I would be doing with whatever processor I get. Hello. Hi. Can I have some of your crystals? Thanks. Oh, they're mounting the defense. Yay for them. Yay for them. It's a happy day for their defensive bullshit. Huh. Apparently I just did something for the free families. Apparently I did more for the free families. Probably because they're buying a bunch of shit from my station out there, which sells a bunch of shit, so it works out. Oh, I'm probably passing all sorts of crystals, but I don't care that much. I am past the point where mining for crystals is really making me a lot of money. Turquoise Sea is the name of this song. This is the one that I heard in heart of wherever the name of the place was. The Free Families area. This is the song that plays in there. Oh, look at that. Hey, see? Green. It's yellow, but apparently it's green with this mod. Makes it all sparkly glowy and shit. Yeah, it looks like those crystals are yellow. And there's purple there too, it looked like. Oh. Holy crap, I thought I saw blue over here, and lo and behold, here's a purple. Which is kind of garbage, but, you know. Yep, there's a number of stations. I don't know why. Man, I obliterate those guys quick. Take them out mighty fast, yeah, haha. Every faction wants a piece of guiding star. It's kind of the way it was in mine, and I decided that they could kiss my ass about it. And I took all their pieces and
Osprey, Vanguard.
Did naughty things to them. What were you? Ministry of Financial Run. Helium Refinery. Deploy satellite. We're gonna just deploy a few satellites around here because reasons. 7 factions are fighting. No shit. Dear God, man. That's excitement. I don't have 7 factions fighting for anywhere. I'd love to have 7 factions fighting. I'd jump in there and just, just start shooting everybody because I'm an agent of chaos to a certain degree. That's not true. There would be people I wouldn't shoot. Probably whatever faction I'm supporting the split. I want them to keep selling me blueprints for unique and interesting split ships until they no longer have unique and interesting blueprints for unique and interesting split ships. In which case, well, then, death and violence, baby. Death and violence. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. What are you?
Osprey. Sentinel.
I freaking hate ospreys. I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
Superhighway.
That's not what I want. I want that.
Jump gate. 18 billion.
Kind of exploring, but not really. I'm just heading further north again so I can go back to my station, get a manager in that new super station I'm building. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
In Carcachua. Jump gate. 18
In
billion.
Carcachua.
Entering system. 18
Oh, I
billion.
just wanted to do that. I really did. That was my only reasoning for it. It's a terrible reason. It's an Argon ship. Of course I'm going to take a pot shot at it. Freaking Argon think they're all special and shit. Excuse me. What did you send to me, Blackout?
Entering
If you
system.
don't mind me asking.
Silent witness.
We're taking hits.
Well,
Confirmed.
fight back, Brick. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You sent me a picture. You sent me a picture. Start guidance to object. I got you. I will check it out here shortly. Very, very shortly. There's a whole sector of people who just generally don't like me at all. Not that I care. Not that I care. Argon's time is coming. Argon's time is coming. You'll know when it's their time. A, my new computer will be built, because I'm going to pull the save. Obviously, I'm going to pull the save game over. Because, yeah, I'm even replacing my hard drives. Gotta. These hard drives are getting old. Old like me. In hard drive years, they're like 150. Hard drive years are like dog years, only less forgiving.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Much less forgiving. You know what? Let's head over to the main station over here first. It's been a while since I went and visited. Let's go on over there. Yep. Good night, Graham. Sleep well, my friend. Sleep well. You know what's amazing though? So the only people who sell those eight docks are the Argon and the Antigone. But the people who really use them the most...
Argon Trading Station.
I mean, I guess there are trading stations of other types. I think Hatikva should have access to them as well.
You don't stand a chance.
Are you really going to pick a fight with me?
Out of docking range. Out of docking range. Docking granted.
I feel like that's kind of loud. God, look at this. I'd love to have some of these. They would have looked great in my build. They would have looked great in my build. But no.
Successfully done.
That would make sense and all that shit.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Alright, no new additional missions.
Dragon.
Did I go? Honestly feel like this playthrough's actually been going for a while. Sorry everybody, a little bit of a yawn there. Sorry, I really enjoy the people movers. Whee! Jump. Whee! I'm way too easily amused. I used to always really have fun on escalators when I was a kid too, because we had, I think, one in my entire town.
Greetings.
Yeah, that truncated poop head. Yeah, just drugs. Just drugs. Not even the good drugs either. They don't have the good drugs. They have the crap drugs there. You have the Minotaur Raider, which is a good ship. I was gonna get that for Onyx to be one of his ships. I understand that. But we had more than one elevator. I mean, my town did have a population of like 36,000. So, but yeah, we didn't have. I grew up in a town that would have reminded people of. I could buy these thrusters. Sure. If I have any more than if I have over 500,000 credits at the end of a stream, I don't know what to do with myself. The problem is I'm probably about to get another payout, which is going to put me back way above it. I just realized I haven't checked how much money my my one super station has. You know? No idea. Let's find out. Let's find out what my good station's got. I seem to have a number of stations.
We're taking hits.
I'll fight back. Okay, Gamora, sleep well, my friend. Good night. 2.7 billion credits, with an operating cost of just over $250 million. This thing will not pay out. I don't know why, but it will not pay out. I don't know.
Attention all departing pilots. Pirates have been seen in the sector. Be careful.
Not pirates. Supposedly there is a way. I have no idea though. I have no idea the way to do it. I know there is a way. It's probably in logistics, like everything else.
Greetings.
Oh, that'll be cool, man. I don't know. Now I've got to look. You've made me have to look now. Thank you. Early blackout? Well, that would figure. Yeah, there's nothing there. Abso-freaking-lutely nothing. And apparently I'm a little short on drones. I don't know, let's put 270? Hey, 270, there we go. And I don't know, 200 repair drones? You want to do 200? 200 seems like good. I don't know, good money. How about 300, how about 305? And 140 of those drones. Some more cargo drones, I guess. Yeah, let's do 500 of those. Yay! Alright, so now oh, and they just instantly built that many. Holy crap. So now I just went to almost 1,000 drones, just like that. I'm not really worried about it paying out on time or whatever. So if I need money, I know where it is. I got 182 million here. This is actually paid out recently. I got a little influx not too long ago. Undock.
You fight like an Argnu.
You fight like an asshole. I don't know what an Argnu is, I'll be honest with you. Sounds fascinating. Sounds like something I need to fight. An Argnu is a cow. How did I forget that shit? I don't know, you ever really pissed off a cow or a bull? It'd be kind of dangerous. My uncle had a bull that, yeah, it was pretty damn scary. They kept it behind an industrial electric fence. Meanest damn bull in the world. But apparently was a master at, servicing the ladies, the cows. So, you know, that's why they kept him around. And that is the fence that my older brother peed on. Yep. Yeah, my cousins convinced him to pee on that fence. And apparently he flew like 15 feet.
Jump gate.
He flew like 15 feet and they thought he was dead. Oh yeah, hombre. Yeah, protecting a calf? Oh god. A cow would be pissy, just as pissy as a bull. And depending on the type of, depending on the breed, they could have horns. There are cows that can grow horns. Specific type, I can't remember which type though. Because I'm old and forgetful. Crap. Let's look on that and take a look. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, literally everyone is fighting over that sector. My god, man. Tell them to leave those poor people alone. Leave Guiding Star alone. Almost all of them grow horns? I don't know. I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up on a place that should have been a farm.
Entering system. Tharka's Cascade.
Blackout, I believe that. I believe that. I am probably being a dumbass going through here in time compression instead of high speed. So what else is new? Oh, you get hard enough even with a blunt. If you get hit hard enough, even a blunt one's gonna hurt. See those bullfighters, dumbasses. Those are blunted horns, and whew, some of the places those go.
Entering system.
Fantastically
Family
terrible.
Zin.
Those guys deserve it most of the time. I don't have a lot of respect for bullfighters. If anybody here is a bullfighter or their family is a
Jump
bullfighter,
Family
sorry.
Crit.
It's an opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them, and everybody thinks everybody else's is full of shit. So. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a member of PETA or anything like that. Well, I am a member of PETA, People Eating Tasty Animals. Speaking of which, anybody see PETA's new thing? Apparently, if you eat meat, if you're a guy, certain parts of your body are not getting enough blood, and you're, getting a little dangly. That's what they say. I told my wife that. She found that very amusing.
Entering system. Family Crit. Refined Goods Complex.
Oh, really? Well, that'd be a fight. So, Umbrew, do you still live on a farm? Oh. All they do is debunk game changers? Yeah. So, have you moved off the farm? Have you moved out and about into other things? Did I honestly take this long to freaking to build a... No, there's one right there. Sorry, my nose is itching. I think there's a cat hair in it. Oh, really? Oh, it's not done yet. Mother effing butt turd monkeys. Screw it, we're gonna wait. It's almost done. It's almost done. Oh, wait a minute. I think it already is. Oh, see? Told you, it was almost done.
Docking granted.
See? Look at this. I'm gonna be the first thing to dock it. Well, this bad. We auto dock. We auto dock.
Successfully done.
Yeah, I never really lived on a farm. I've lived around farms, I've helped on farms, but I've never lived on one myself. By the time my dad bought his farm, I was definitely no longer living there. Not because of age, just stuff. My sister was raised on a farm. My youngest brother was raised on a farm. My dad still has the farm, as I understand it. Although, yeah, well, he's not really in a position to take care of it that well. Not because of sickness or anything, but it's just him now. As my stepmother got the hell out. Yay! And let's make sure we have no other orders for this guy other than park your ass. Because I'm going to get up and we're going to start ordering some materials for this station. Because this station needs everything. It needs traders, it needs miners, it needs this miner and that miner. Well, cattle are rough, man. Cattle are rough. As I said, my uncle did cattle. My uncle did cattle. I don't think he does them anymore. I think it's pretty much the same thing. He's retired. He retired, sold all of his herd, bought himself a new Corvette, stuff like that. It's really funny that my uncle bought himself a new Corvette because he doesn't live in Bumble F, but you can see it out his back door. My uncle gets his first deer every year, literally by stepping out the back door behind the kitchen and shooting one. He's that far out. So... oh, this station is going to be freaking fantastic when it gets done. I may let this run a little bit tomorrow just so I can get more of the station done. I want to see it. It's going to be awesome, I tell you. It's going to be awesome. He refuses to shoot one off the porch. Oh, my uncle has no problem with it. Abso-freaking-lutely no problem popping one off the porch. But as I said, he no longer has any of the... I'm pretty sure he no longer has any of the cattle, although now that I think about it, I'm willing to bet my cousin probably has a bunch of them. And he lives on the, well, connecting property. I guess he got the property from my uncle, his father. So.
Well done. I have been watching your progress with much interest. When you dock, see if you can access any of the internal structures from an elevator. Going out and stalking them, figuring out their habits and such. Oh yeah, no, I gotcha. Well, I've hunted on my uncle's land. He didn't feel like it. He was he's difficult, my uncle. But yeah, my uncle's difficult. That's probably the best way to put it. How far behind this one is. It doesn't save any of my loadouts. No, that's where I started hunting, was out on my uncle's land. I remember the first hunt we went out and didn't see a single squirrel, which is what I was looking for, were squirrels. But we were hunting squirrel eye at 22, and I remember he had this little pond type lake type place, and it was frozen over. It was deep enough you could walk on it easily. You could walk on it, stomp up and down, and wouldn't do a damn thing. And I remember because my uncle, this is a different uncle, grabbed a old tuna can and threw it out, empty tuna can, threw it out on the ice, and I remember that's where he taught me how to shoot properly. We was shooting that little can of tuna with a 22 as it slid across the ice. So, weird shit you remember, you know what I mean? Weird shit you remember. I want 10 of these. It's going to take a while for these to get done, but I'm not really worried about it. There we go. No, I don't imagine you had a lot of free time. No, I don't imagine. My sister and my youngest brother were homeschooled for the predominance of their time, which was a mistake. But, well, my sister and my youngest brother are pretty sharp. So, my dad and my stepmother are less so. Even though I do love them, they are not the sharpest people in the world. But they were homeschooled, which is why my sister probably ended up becoming a cop or a sheriff's deputy, because she doesn't have to be that sociable. Remarkably enough, she doesn't. Not in West Virginia. And my youngest brother is almost inhuman in his job as a 911 person. Doesn't matter how bad it is. Doesn't matter what he hears, what happens. None of it affects him. He's probably a sociopath, as far as I know. I know it runs in the family. He's probably a freaking sociopath. But, well, you know, whatever. The girl he dates is a member of PETA and looks at you funny when you ask for a second helping of turkey on Christmas, which was why I went for thirds and fourths. Don't judge me with a look. I'll laugh at you and eat more. Talk about how delicious it is and hoping that the turkey was killed horribly. Because, well, anybody who's ever hunted a turkey, they're about the dumbest animal in the world. I mean, no, I have no problem with anybody who doesn't eat meat. I'd be a vegetarian. My mom's one, mostly. My second to last stepfather was from India. He was a hardcore vegetarian. I have no problem with it. I don't give a damn. It's not my place to judge your lifestyle. Sure as shit isn't. But if you repeatedly throw it in my face and tell me I'm a bad guy for eating meat, all bets are off. You tell me I'm bad for doing something that I enjoy, and, well, all bets are off. Yeah, they do have relatively good eyesight. They do. Yeah, Brew, my grandfather has got 3 big flocks of them out on his property. And he won't let anybody hunt them. And we go out there and just will sit on his porch and watch these turkeys just do the dumbest shit imaginable. I keep asking him if I can shoot one for Thanksgiving, and he's like, no. No, if he lets me shoot one, he has to let everybody else shoot one. He's also got a couple of big herds of deer. He owns, I don't know, 300-400 acres. So, and it's posted. Heaven forbid you shoot something on his land. Woo-hoo-hoo. He will sue your ass. He's a disagreeable kind of guy, but I love him, so, you know. Can't choose your family. Well, you can. You can't choose your blood family, specifically. I did choose my family. Oh yeah, I know what you mean there, man. As I said, vegan, that's fine, whatever. I'll even try to, like my mom, whenever she comes up to visit, I have gotten relatively good at making some, and she says are good vegan dishes, but my mom can't cook, so as far as I know, I may be burning and making it terrible, and she just thinks it's good because she can't make better. But I've learned how to make some vegan stuff. And you know what's worse is my mom, she's not technically vegan, she will occasionally eat chicken. She also got her stomach stapled, so she can eat about 4 bites of literally anything, and she's done. Because my mom's about, like 5 foot short, 5 foot very short, and she was about 4 feet wide. Less so now. And apparently she's just never been a big meat person. Which is funny for my first stepfather, who was an avid hunter and would bring home various game and make her clean them. Well, Umbrew, in my state, we are significantly outnumbered for deer, so I understand that. We are significantly outnumbered. At least one family member a year of my family hits a deer every year. 8 years ago, it was me. Last year, it was my aunt. The year before that, it was my sister, because I remember her telling me about it. The year before that was my dad. And I can't remember the rest of the years. But, yeah. So, shooting deer in my state is a very much encouraged activity. Yeah. Oh, no, I got you, man. I got you. I'm surprised I haven't seen him walking down the street here, because while I live in town, I can walk 15 minutes in any direction. Walk 15 minutes. And I'll be in the woods. And I live in a town of 19,000 people. So, now, not where I grew up, but you know what I mean. And it's gotten to the point where they allow bow hunting in city limits. You are allowed to hunt deer in the city limits of my 19,000 person city legally for about 6 months of the year. Hey, Kronk, how you doing, man? I have missed you, my friend. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure your ship got blowed up, Kronk. I feel really bad about it, but I'm pretty sure your ship got blowed up. I need to check the Damocles fleet, because if it's anywhere, it's in the Damocles fleet. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Nope, I was wrong. Kronk Bash right there. See? I was wrong. Oh, I believe it, Umbro. I know that there are places like that, but we don't have cities with 400,000 people. Yep, still kicking and bashing, man. And it has, too. There's been a lot of Xenon ships that have popped out right beside where that ship and its battle group are. Oh, you're in Tulsa? Yeah, nah. Never been there, but I've seen a lot of pictures, and I've looked at a map 5 or 6 million times. Close-ish? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in West Virginia. 400,000 people is bigger than our top 10 biggest cities combined. Actually, I'm willing to bet we don't have enough things that are technically considered cities to reach that population. We're only at 1.3 million total. So... the area I live, the actual city I'm in, is 19,000. But if you consider it's funny to say this, the Metroplex, the metro, the entire area, the city, and the surrounding ones, I think we're up to, I don't know, 40-some million? 40-some thousand, I mean. I believe you. Yeah, 400,000 is huge for us. I mean, as I said, when I was a kid, I moved from West Virginia. I think the biggest town I had ever seen at that point was I had driven through Columbus once. And I moved from West Virginia to Chicago. Culture shock. Yeah, Kronk, it's, no, I have not. Because I'm not getting the American stimulation of funds. I'm not getting that because somebody else did. So, it's gonna be, I don't know when. I need to build a new computer, but it's gonna be a month, maybe, or not, I don't know. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little while. So, but thanks for asking. Yeah, it's going to be a minute or two before there it is. Guys, there it is. Xenon defense platform right here. Mother humping little bastard. Okay, is this station built yet? Good. Let's go up there. Let's get it a manager. Let's get it a manager. Let's take that battle fleet. And let's drive that battle fleet up there and go blow up that last station. Oh, Kronk, it happens, man. It's no worries. No worries. Mott and the boy got theirs, Kronk. And hopefully we can find a Nintendo Switch. Because, dear God, they both want a Nintendo Switch. We're not going to get two, obviously, but we're going to get one, so Mott can play Harvest Moon, and the boy can play Harvest Moon and whatever. I don't know. So, and I will rebuild my computer. Animal Crossing, that's it, not Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing. Oh, I know, Kronk, I know they are. That's why we're banking it. They're extremely hard to find at the moment. I have called everywhere within 160 miles. Yeah, Harvest Moon was a good game. I loved sitting there and just watching Mott play. Oh!
Entering system.
Shit, I keep forgetting about that.
Defiance.
I actually liked Rune Factory. I'll be honest, that was a game I played a lot. Rune Factory? If you have not played any of the Rune Factory series, I recommend them. They're a lot of fun. Oh, Kronk, if you find one, you let me know. We'll figure out something. Well, yeah, if any of you find a Nintendo Switch for sale, not being scalped or anything, actually for sale through normal means, let me know. Let me know. I don't know if we're in a position to buy it, because Mott, I don't think, wants to spend the money right now, but if we find one, I may be able to change your mind. And I would really like to make their day. Oh yes, Blackout. Mott plays that game to distraction. She also, because I believe it came up for an incredibly cheap price on Epic, picked up My Time in Portia, which looks really neat. She picked up that as well. Portia? Portia? That sound right? Hell, I don't know. Oh yeah, Graveyard Keeper. I've heard good things. I would try Portia. I've heard good stuff. And Umbro apparently has tried it and enjoyed the shit out of it. So, there we go. There's my fleets. This is not actually the fleet with the Kronk Bash in it. The fleet with the Kronk Bash is going to be part of taking the next Xenon system. Because the next Xenon system is going to be difficult. Oh, shit! Winterblink! What's up, man? How you doing? Quarantine.
Defense platform.
Going well enough.
Docking
Yes, going
right.
well enough. Hell, as far as we know, I may be going tomorrow to get checked myself. Still working from home? I understand that. Yeah, I may be getting checked tomorrow. Yeah, really. I've got a number of the symptoms, not all of them, but I have a number of the symptoms. So, I mean, I'm not joking. Every time I have streamed this week, I've had a fever, so every time this week.
Successfully docked.
Oh, it's definitely more than a cold. I just don't know what it is. I don't think it is. I think I've got a bug. I don't know if it's a cold, but I'm pretty sure I've got a bug. But if I have another night like I had last night, Mott is going to make me go in and get the in my nose. Oh, hey, welcome back, Chief. How you doing? Kronk, I honestly don't know. Oh, yes, allergies. Oh, very familiar. Very familiar. My son gets allergies much worse than I do. I just get a little nasty. My son hasn't been able to breathe out of his nose for a month. feel so bad for him. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Winter Blake, we don't know, and it's also going to be up to the VA to decide if they want me to come in and get poked in the nose. Because at the end of the day, it is their decision. It's not mine. They're $300 brand new. Okay? Alright, the Typhon fleet. The Typhoon fleet. Let's go back to property owned here. Remove all orders. Typhoon, come up here and protect that station now. Yeah, I think there's other ones. No, $491.96. Well, I know that there's some other versions of the Switch that are sell for like $500. There is some type of version of the Switch that sells for much more. I just don't know what it is. And we don't want, and I don't want them to get them the portable one. I want to get them the one that has the dock, and they can put it on the TV, and Bob's your uncle, and all that other fun stuff. That sounds very much like it. I don't know though, Kronk. I honestly have no idea, man. I would have to ask the Mont, and right now she has a little boy that she is putting to bed. So, yes. And we haven't got no more school this year. Winter Blank, how's the quarantine treating you, Winter Blank? I hope well. I hope you're not losing your mind. Going crazy. Yeah, that's kind of strange. So far, you're doing all right. That's good to hear. Lots of games to play. Yeah. I've been looking for something epic to play, something like big storyline, like Skyrim or some shit like that. But here the kids get school from the TV. Oh, really? Oh, we're actually doing homeschooling, and by we I mean Mott. Grinding away at Division 2. I have maxed my character on Division 2. I thought about Doom Eternal, but I don't want to buy another $60 game. Yep, till the lockdown ends. Well, they have already announced that our kids are not going back to school this year. Maybe in fall, which should be interesting if nothing else. Okay, which is which?
Raptor.
There we go. This is the heretical ascension. Winter Blink, I have heard I have not touched the new expansion.
Docking queued.
I have not touched the new expansion yet. I do own Division 2, I'm pretty sure. I've got it on the Ubisoft launcher. I'm sorry, Chief, that sucks. I don't know what the price range on that is, but I imagine it's quite pricey. You don't have any friends, so you can't get past the endgame stuff? I'm sorry. Hey, Umbru, you're always welcome to pop onto the Discord and tell people what you're doing. I guarantee there's probably somebody on my Discord right now who is also playing that game. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I know there's a couple of people who have been talking about wanting to get back into it and do more with it. Can I dock, please, carrier?
Docking granted.
Sorry, I'm starting to... Vision's getting a little funky. You know when you get the stairs?
Successfully
If that makes
done.
any sense, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You get the stairs where you're just kind of like, that sort of thing. I'm kind of in that boat now. I don't know how much more I've got in me. I feel really bad about it. I don't know. I've played where I have raised the
Dragon.
raised a one of the sites up to a level 4, and we've taken on the level 4 where everybody's gold. It sounds like we got a number of people who are playing that. Right here. Sounds like we got a group waiting to form literally right here. Guys. Make it happen. My other ship get up here yet, I wonder. No. Or did it? Looks like it got up there. Yeah, it looks like it did. Ah, the heretical ascension. I'd like you to recall all subordinates. And actually, we're going to remove all orders. Then we're going to recall all subordinates. And then we're going to set this little lovely place. Actually, I'm going to take control of the ship first. Hey, buddy, you're doing a wonderful job of being captain. Get out of my spot.
Greetings.
Okay, and then we're going to come over here. Over here. And we are going to go over and blow up a Xenon defense platform. Winter Blink, it's not completely randomized, no. No, it's not completely randomized. The map is the map, although there's a lot of AI, so each game is different. Basically, who goes to war with who's fighting who you're taking, and stuff like that. It is definitely very sandbox, yes. Yeah, the locations on the map are the same.
Awaiting orders.
Winter Blink, it's an awesome game. I've streamed about 1,000 hours of it. So, between when it first came out and now, where I've streamed, I don't know, like 8.5 days worth. I recommend it, Winter Blink. And it's a lot of fun. Nice, Kronk. That's awesome. Oh, Kronk. Kronk. Monday is Hat Day. The hat that you were part of. Monday is Hat Day, man. So, you need to at least stop in and see it. I'm going to try to do it in the afternoon and the evening stream, of course, barring me being in the hospital, being so sick I can barely make it to the computer, that sort of thing. Well, Kronk, you're one of the reasons the Hat Day happened. Yeah, bro, I know how that feels. I went hard into it for like 2 months. Does that count? got mine too. Mod is making something. I smell chicken. Cooking chicken. That's what I smell.
Get lost.
Oh, really, Emily? Oh. Crappy.
Awaiting orders.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kronk, everybody. Why do I keep coming to a stop?
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh, Rain! Thank you for the raid, man! Holy crap! Thank you so much, Rain! The raid train, thank you so much! That is awesome. Now if I wasn't dealing with a bug right now. Welcome, welcome everybody. I am Ghost. I am Ghost, and obviously we're playing some X4. Headed off to wipe out another Xenon. Not much, man, not much. Wiping out the last Xenon station in the sector I'm in. Need to get rid of it. Mod, I need you to go. Shut up, please. We just gotta raid.
Wrecking my shields.
I have been destroying it, yeah. Yeah, in Rise Defense, I already got rid of Family Crit. And then this is going to be the last one for this selection of Xenon, yeah. Oh, I love handling the Xenon. I like handling them mean. Hot and sweaty rain raid, nice. Hey, Sir McBeardsley. Why, thank you. Thank you. I love this game. It'd be even more fantastic if my ship would actually get up to speed and stay at speed.
Split wipe you out.
Somehow I'm moving faster than I didn't think the ship could go. Thank you, Mod, for the shout out. Fleet of 3 ATF ships. That's a beauty. Yeah, this is my Heretical Ascension fleet, which has got the carriers, the Heretical Ascension, and the Balance of Judgment. It's got, I think, 18 or so destroyers, I don't know, 200 fighters, a supply ship, probably 40 medium ships, you know, stuff like that.
Damage is getting serious.
Is it? Well, do me a favor and kill the person who's doing it. Oh, and tomorrow's Hat Day, or not tomorrow, Monday, is going to be Hat Day on the stream. Mott has worked her butt off making a new hat, a new crazy-ass looking hat for the stream, because obviously we can't go out and buy one. Yep, Hat Day. Mott made a custom hat. Every time I go over 8,000 bits, we have a hat day where we go out and normally just pick up a really silly looking hat. Like I've got a pink Princess Pooh hat, a standard Pooh hat, emojis, a rainbow hat, a pink cowboy hat, and a number of other hats. And obviously, with the situation being as it is, we can't do that now because, well, all the stores are closed. That's right, what Mott said. So, she has to make them. Luckily, my wife is an artist. She also runs this whole thing. And if you have any questions or any questions about my channel, feel free to ask her. I'm just here to talk and play a game and hang out. She runs the whole thing. She set up the whole thing. Oh my god, just freaking dock, you stupid freaking fighter. Land. Land. Oh, yeah, your buddies can land too. Yeah, all of them can land. Come on, get to it. It's pretty good hat. We have had one person see it who, the one person who is part of my channel and are in the hospital in critical condition right now, they got to see the hat. Really? Really? Hey, TTK Plays, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Yeah, Mott spent some quality time on this hat. You guys will see, you guys will see. It's gonna be awesome. Better be able to give orders to this damn fleet. It's me. It's my damn fleet. They better take orders. They better love orders. Dock your punk asses. Maybe. 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 Yes. And let's see if I can go to high speed here. Let me go to high speed, because that is 250 kilometers away, give or take. And I don't want to make it there. I don't want to try to get there at 118 meters per second. Just because it is possible to row from the United States to the UK in a rowboat doesn't mean I want to. If you're enjoying the music, by the way, this is actually the soundtrack from this expansion. I just actually have the soundtrack, and that's what I've been playing. It would be fantastic upper body exercise. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. It would be crazy levels. You would be built by the end of it. There have been people who've done it. There are people who actually rowed a boat, either from the UK to the US or the US to the UK. It is fantastic. Well, as I said, Kronk, you can look it up. There are people who have done it. Or at least come very, very close. I remember a guy, he was in this white shell of a boat with corporate logos all over. And yeah, I think he rowed most of the way. And then I think there was a couple of guys who did it as well. Those are some very sci-fi looking rowboats. But let's be honest, would you want to do it on a regular rowboat? You can't carry a lot of food on those. Electric Monk, welcome back, man. Welcome back. I am still going. Against my wife's better judgment, I am still streaming. Yes, for those of you who just got here or anything, tomorrow, depending on what the VA says, the VA Healthcare, the Veteran Healthcare Network, I may be going in and getting one of those great tests. Red Hot Chili Farts, hi there, welcome, like your name. Yeah. I have been in the Pacific during a typhoon. Does that count? You were in a sewer tube? Yeah. That is true. That is always possible. I was in the Pacific on an aircraft carrier during a typhoon. I am not pulling your finger. goes. And just about to come out of high speed here. No. Alrighty, now the question is how long is it going to take for the rest of my fleet to catch up? Because they tend to be very, very effing slow. Let's find out. Not too bad. Faster than I expected. Faster than I expected. Come on, kids, catch up. There you go. Kronk, actually, it doesn't look like it's going to take that long. The other carrier may take a while, but the other carrier had to pull in all of its fighters, and apparently... Well, no, that's not all of it. Where... And apparently these destroyers are going effing backwards. Because magic and shit. Alright, well, screw it. I've got a target lock on it, got a target lock on it. Heretical Ascendancy Fleet. Attack my target. Heretical Ascension, not Ascendancy. And here we go. Why is this ship dangerous? This is what I always tell I've got a number of new people. This is the ship I'm in. There we go. These are fighters. Specifically, these are heavy fighters. Okay, I'm Brew. See you Monday. Take care, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Seriously, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, if you gotta be up in 7 hours, don't be here. Go sleep. Sleep good. That's what everybody keeps telling me. I could have a wide selection of various different types of fighters in here. But each of these fighters has 6 forward guns, 4 engines, and they're relatively tough. Alrighty. If you look behind me, some of the destroyers are already here. Hopefully, we will not lose the eye stream again. Hopefully. Hopefully. There's a lot of violence on that ship, on that station. That is a mature Xenon defense platform. No, the glossy turd is under attack. No. That is actually named after a viewer, or at the request of a viewer. Yes, Rain, that is where they undock. They undock and fly down the big alligator-looking mouth. Screw it. We're gonna take her in this time, boys and girls. Be ready. Be ready. If you see all those little green, triangles on my radar down there? Those are all fighters, each one with its own pilot, named, and crew. I could literally pilot any of those. Yeah, Rain, this is a pretty big battle. This is a pretty big battle. No, the big battle, the really big battle is coming when I take on the next sector. The next sector has a Xenon shipyard and a Xenon wharf in it. And a Xenon shipyard and a Xenon wharf will probably kill half of these fleets. Easily. Easily. I'm used to losing about 50% of my destroyers in a battle against either a Xenon wharf or a Xenon shipyard.
Something hit us.
No kidding. Was it a bullet? If you guys watch, before too long, the heavy turrets right over here and right over here, heavy plasmas, should open up. They're going to open up at, I believe, about 7 clicks, I want to say, but I could be wrong. That's why we're going a little low here. Yes, and if you were upset about the fact that the frame rate is going to hell rather quickly, there's not much I can do about it. It's just what happens when you have a big enough battle. Come on, let's get in there and start firing. Oh dear God! Well, there go my secondary turrets just opened up. Oh, they're fighters. Well, that'd be why. Oh, too late.
Awaiting orders.
I killed it before I could get within. I apparently could. I realized what I just did wrong there. I had my big turrets set on anti-capital. They wouldn't attack a station. Yep. And now, we have the wonder, the awe, and mystery of a buttload of fighters that need to dock. Yeah, that's basically what I did. Is I reached out and highlighted it and hit delete. That right there is the resupply ship. Those are destroyers up there. Some of them are funny colors because, well, I tend to name them after members of the community. Where's my other carrier? Oh, way the hell back there. Here's my other carrier. There's the balance of judgment. Oh, will you people please dock? Dear God, you're slower than frozen whale shit. Heretical Ascension Fleet, could you do me a favor and recall all subordinates? No, probably not flee. There's no one to flee. Because if we scroll out, this hex, this sector, is surrounded in green. My color is green in this, which means this sector is not owned by the faction I work for. It's not owned by anybody else. It's owned by the Grumpy Tank Syndicate, or me. I was looking for that last station right there to obliterate it. As you can see, I cleared out a lot more in there. That's because I sent a fighter out looking. And now I'm going to no longer be in direct control here. I'm going to let my captain take back control of his ship. And I'm going to take this whole big old fleet again. The First Domination Fleet. Kronk, the next sector is going to be a beast. Because that's the dangerous one. The next sector is this one right here. We're going to be attacking from this side with the First Domination and the Typhoon Fleet 15. And coming in from this side, we have the Damocles carrier and its collected fleet, including the destroyer, the Kronkbash. And we will all be attacking. Oh, F5 for science. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. And Chief, thanks for the beds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think everybody gives me the small amount of bits at a time because that is still the best bit one I have. Mod is so proud of that bit announcement, celebration, whatever the hell it is. I will admit it was my idea, but she's the one that made it perfect. You gave me the 5 for science, and I appreciate it, man. Well, I came up with it. Usually I come up with alerts for this channel when I'm laying in bed half asleep. And then I'm like, you know what? We could do this. And Mott's like, either Mott looks over at me and rolls her eyes, or looks over at me and goes, that's a good idea. And then we bounce ideas back and forth off of each other. And we work well together. She's crazy and so am I. So it works out. And if you think that's bad, we procreated. We got a kid. He's crazier. He's like the combination of the two crazies. He's already got a silly, crazy ass sense of humor, and he's only 7. He likes to pretend he likes to pretend that he's a kind of a quiet, doesn't know a lot of stuff kid, and then he'll open his mouth and something that you'll hear out of a college student comes out, and you look at him and he realizes he's done it, and then he grins and runs off. Yeah, my kid's evil. I love him. Now these are all destroyers. These smaller ones, those are corvettes, but all these up here, these are my destroyer fleet. And these are split destroyers, split being the race, which means they are much tougher than the standard destroyer. They are big and powerful. Big, strong like bull. And those are fighters that are just too silly to dock. They've decided, screw it, we're not going to dock. We're just going to hang out back here and be stupid. Alrighty. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Oh, no, I did not want to turn that off. Hell no. I'm enjoying the music, of course. Okay, Kronk, take care, man. I'll see you Monday. Take care, my brother. Oh, turnabout's fair play here, baby. Turnabout is fair play. Alright, well, everybody, as much as I would like to continue this, I'm going to wrap her up here. Sunday's your X4 day. Well, Rain, let me make sure I have given you that follow. I am pretty sure I followed you from a ways back. Oh, no? What? Bullshit. What? Twitch, why do you keep making me unfollow? Well, now we're fixed. Rain, I will not promise to come in and say a lot, because I tend to lurk a lot. But if you're streaming it tomorrow, I will be watching. I will be watching, man. Anyway, everybody, I am going to, we're going to do a raid here. Okay? We're going to raid Quetzy, who has raided me a number of times, and I want to return the favor. So everybody, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been awesome to have y'all here and meet all my new ones. And for all the bits people have given me and all the new follows and a couple of new subs, thank y'all. Really appreciate it. Rain, thank you so much for raiding me. I'm sorry I'm not running longer. But we're going to raid Quetzy. Let's go over there. He is also playing X4. He's a very good player. Let's go over there and raid his butt, okay? Come on, everybody, let's go. I will not be in there, but please let him know where you're coming from. Come on, everybody. Come on, people. All right, that'll have to do. Okay, everybody, take care. Have a good one. And remember, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are, have a great one. Peace. Raiden.